Hello, guys. It's a great pleasure to share with you the choice of leadership when it comes to student politics. The Rams cannot drink from the same bucket at the same time. Definitely, they will lock horns. Just like how waves pushes waves into the ocean, new men must replace older men for an institution to grow, which calls for a periodic election. In my previous days, I would be more prescriptive, but as I grew older in history, I get to know I do not hold monopoly of wisdom. So what I intend to do is to share my thoughts with you, the student of UCC, when the day is called upon for you to choose your leaders. You know, when I take time and listen to the various speeches and manifestos that were delivered at the ATO FM, there is a sense in which I could simply ignore this lecture because they have said all that we ought to hear as a student. One time I engaged in a deep conversation with a historian and he posed the question, who is a leader? Is it a leader or a person who has monopoly of wisdom? But he answered that rhetorical question this way. He said he is a leader not necessarily because he knows more than the people he leads, but he is ready to go to the front and also prepared to deny himself for the general good of the people. Quoting from a college historian, testimonial, he captured it in a manner that is very instructive. He says, the tragedy of student politics and the choice of leadership is not the song that is being sung, but who the singer is. And what he meant was very clear and very simple, that you may have an agenda that is in the general good for an institution to grow, but if you do not come from a particular faculty or hall, those who will follow you will be from the faculty or the hall you are affiliated to. You may have the best policies, but when you turn your back or when you look back, you'll discover that it's only people from your hall and your faculty that are following you. So you, the students, when you are called upon to choose your leaders, it is important to think about the future consequence of the decision you make that day, because it may not show up tomorrow or let's say the following week, just like the effect of cigarettes on a smoker, which is not realized immediately but in the future. Consider the long-term implication and also remember that nothing will change until you do. So to you, the aspirants, the LSRC presidential position, the local news, the women's commissioner, the treasurer, the secretary, remember, those who seek that which requires effort must make effort. Just remain faithful like an arrow that has been released to a target, whether you like it or not. If the target is well chosen and the arrows is well prepared, you shall hit the target. You know, the greatness of UCC will not be realized in your tenure of office. Our joy is that you will plant the tree of UCC, dignity, and greatness. Another generation will water that same tree, another generation will prune it, and another generation will enjoy her shade. Thank you very much. I'm Oduro Lahrix. Keep subscribing to my YouTube channel